Okay, I'm in Japan. Oh, I'm finally in Japan and I'm doing research for my game. So I'm in a ryokan right now and this is what I'm eating. It's very expensive and I'm only doing this for like one day for research purposes so that my game can have authenticity. And that's exactly what my game needs, a spirited away game that I am trying to make as accurate as possible and very mysterious and whatnot. So I'm gonna experience this dish. I'm gonna try the food and I am going to replicate the food so that when you guys play the game, you can enjoy the meal as best I can do in the game. So, itadakimasu. And I'll talk about my game while I'm eating too. So, from what I understood when I was talking to the lady, I am gonna eat this, which is a little lime in here. I need a little napkin. And this is it's like a seafood soup-ish kinda. So I'm gonna show you guys this. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's kind of hard, so I'm gonna put it right here. Hopefully the camera can capture it. But that is just shrimp, some mushrooms in it, and it's just boiled. And so I'm supposed to dip it like this and drink. Almost tastes like miso, but more expensive tasting. I like that. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let me try some of this. Very, very, very good. I believe this is eel. This is eel. Boiled eel in it too. I think this is like an appetizer from what I can understand. This is good. I think I'm gonna finish this first. Go buy it one at a time for research purposes. Apparently you can drink out of the spout, but I think the translation is lost somewhere, so I'm not going to. All right, next up is tofu. So this is tofu. Oh man, there's 2 bugs in here. Okay, I think I got one. I'm in the fall season, but it's not quite fall yet. It still feels like a mixture between summer and fall. And so I went at this time because I did not want to experience summer. I wanted to experience like the beauty of Japan during the fall season where you have a lot of trees, a lot of like vibrant colors from the trees and stuff like that. So far, I'm only seeing a lot of green, so I'm a little bit early during the season. Right now, it's like end of October, it's like October 27th right now, and still green in the trees, but I'm here until like November 14th. So hopefully I get to see colors by mid-November. I still have a lot of things I'm gonna do. Gosh dang it. It's unavoidable to escape from the bugs. It's unavoidable. All right, so I'm gonna try this, the tofu. Try. What an interesting taste. There's no taste to it. It's just plain. But what I'm tasting is the texture, and I believe it's the texture that this food is really good for. The taste is plain, but I can taste, it's just texture. I don't know how to explain it. It's like plain tofu, but a mushy texture. This was good. And next up is this. And I believe this is, let me guys show you. Sea cucumber. Man, I think I'm getting like the summer cold. No, allergies, I'm getting allergies. So this is sea cucumber with white sauce, and I'm not too sure what was under this. I forgot. Sorry. Allergies. Okay, so I'm gonna try this, and let's see. I'm gonna take a small bite. Oh, this is some type of fish. Maybe fish with white sauce. This is good. The white sauce has a rich taste. The fish is firm, a bit stiff. It's a white meat fish. Flavor is good. It's rich in flavor. I can't describe how it is. I'm gonna try to do my best though. It's like creamy, a little bit milky, but rich in flavor. And I believe this right here is the sea cucumber, I think. So I'm gonna try this. It almost tastes like mushroom, but with a richer flavor, like a deeper flavor. I can't describe the taste. It's so interesting. You don't have this in America. It's just hard to describe. Good. It could be sea cucumber or mushroom from what I think is sea cucumber, what she explained, sea cucumber. Okay, next up is this. We are gonna try this. Ugh, hopefully you guys can see it. This. So, we got sushi eel. I'm gonna pour some soy sauce. Soy sauce. This entire meal is so expensive. Okay, so unagi sushi. Itadakimasu. The rice is salty. It's they use the I don't know how to describe it. It's like the vinegar and the salt in the rice to make it sweeter, but it's like sweet and salty. The eel was very soft and white, but I couldn't taste the eel that much. The rice was overpowering, but still good. Still good. All right, next up is this. I forgot what this was. I'm sure if I take a bite, I remember. So this is what I'm eating. Wow, that's very sweet. Not crunchy, is like firm, sweet, delicious. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Wow. And my plum wine, specialty of Hakone. So I'm gonna try this. I usually don't drink alcohol, but I'm in Japan, I'm making an exception, and I need research. And I need this for research purposes. But the plum wine, it's not strong. It's not strong like whiskey. It has a sweet taste. I could taste the alcohol, but it's pretty mild. But most of all, it's just sweet and fruity. That's a good point. That's a good description. Sweet, fruity, plum, wine, sake. Yeah, it's just wine. It's nice. All right. That helped cleanse the palate. Hopefully I don't get drunk from that. My tolerance is kind of low. Okay, and we have this. I think this is sea cucumber. Well, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna maybe dip it in. Actually, I'll try this first without soy sauce. It has a texture. It's a, like, you know, in those sci-fi movies, they have like that, you know, standard block food, and you just take a bite and eat it. That's exactly what it is, but the taste is different. It's, it has a sweetness to it. I can't describe it. It's just so new. I'm not a food gourmet, but I'm experiencing this the first time with you guys. So, all right, I'm gonna try this with soy sauce. That was good. It has a sweet flavor. All right, I'm gonna try this. I believe this is eel. It looks like eel, so I'm gonna try this actually without soy sauce first. There's a sweetness to it. It's not like white fish at all. But it is like how you would eat as a fish. It's pretty good too. It does, I believe it does have some bones in it, so I'm gonna stop eating that just because it has some bones. It's really good, but the bones is, putting me off and I don't want to choke on it. All right, next thing is this. I totally forgot what this was, but I'm gonna try some. Maybe I'll try a little. Very mildly sweet. Actually, it's like little sweet, like subtle sweetness, but it's just very smooth. The texture is like eating like a boiled spinach, but it's sweet, mildly sweet. And there's no spinach flavor at all. It's just the texture of a boiled spinach, but just sweetness. Very interesting. All right, I'm gonna try this next one. Forgot what this was. That's sour. Crunchy, sour. I think this helps cleanse the palate. So I'm gonna skip that. Pretty sour. All right, I'm gonna try this. I believe this is tofu first. It's like the texture of baby food. Subtle, very subtle sweetness to it. Is that a bone? No, it's not. It's not a bone. It's just fiber. Very, very subtle sweetness. You have to keep it in your mouth and just, I guess, savor the flavor. And that's when the sweetness comes in. Very mushy. That's good. It's very good. Very, very good. All right, I'm gonna try some sushi. This is scallop. I know this. Very tender, has that umami flavor, but it's not like from the sea. It's very subtle as well. You don't taste the fishiness of it. All right, I'm gonna put some wasabi on here and get some soy sauce. Okay, so before all of this, 2 weeks, I was in Japan before, I started recording and doing this. I had unagi, which is eel, but it's done by a professional chef. Like, it was prepared by a professional chef. And I just happened to notice this restaurant. I was like, this sells unagi. I was like, okay, I'll go in. It's like, okay, is this like a restaurant? No, it's not like a restaurant, because it's one of those omakase restaurant where the chef prepares you the food. So I went there, spent quite a bit of money because I wanted to try unagi at its very best for research purposes. And the wasabi that he served was completely different to the wasabi I'm eating now. The wasabi now I'm eating, I think it's horseradish But the wasabi I ate at that professional, place, it was real wasabi because this burns my mouth. But the wasabi that I had from that restaurant, it didn't burn my mouth at all. It was so smooth. It had a tiny, tiny burn to it. I now know the difference between good wasabi and bad wasabi. Well, not bad wasabi, but like traditional good wasabi. That wasabi at the restaurant was so good. I just kept eating it. It was nice. It was nice. Anyways, back to, the sushi. All right, let's try the shrimp. Sweet, very sweet. Not very, but like maybe a good 6 out of 10 sweet. It's not like chocolate sweet. It's like a different type of sweet. And it's very silky when you eat it. I think that's the best word I could describe. Silky. And texture is silky. Little firm, I guess, but it's shrimp. All right, let's try the next sushi. I don't know what this is. I'm sure if I figure it out if I eat it. Good. It's not as sweet as the shrimp, but you can taste the umami flavor. It's not fishy at all. And it has a firm taste, and if you just keep eating it, it becomes mushy. It's good. All right, and tuna. I believe this is tuna. Just like how it is when I eat raw fish. Pretty good, pretty good. Get some more of this. This is too much. I just want a little. Because I know that's a bit sweet. Helps cleanse the palate. Plum wine's really good, but I don't think I'm gonna order another plum wine. It's too much alcohol. Mushy, umami flavor. Let me add more wasabi to this. Like this amount of wasabi, most people probably wouldn't want it. But the other restaurant, I could put this much, barely feel a thing. This I probably will feel, but I need to cleanse my palate. Add the wasabi, you can't taste the fish that well. Sashimi is pretty good. And now we eat this, which is, hopefully you guys can see it. It's pretty hot, so I eat it out from the pot. And this is just beef. You know what? Maybe I can do this. This is, I really don't want to touch my food, but camera. This is beef, mushroom, cabbage. Beef, mushroom, cabbage. And I believe that's it. Okay, let's try the beef. And it's really beautifully prepared. You know what? Okay, you know what? I am going to show you guys. Allergies. All right, so this is the beef, lettuce, and mushroom soup. Again, allergies. I can't wait for the bath. That's what I'm really hoping for. All right, so I'm gonna try the beef first. Let's see how this is. Oh, beef is nice. Beef is so nice. Well, they did give me a bowl. I just realized it. I could eat it, and gave me a bowl so I can pour some food in there. Oh yeah. I believe this is the sea cucumber. No, actually, maybe mushroom. I don't know. I heard sea cucumber somewhere, but it kind of looks like mushroom to me. Maybe mushroom. I know this is mushroom. All right, I'm gonna try this. You do you do taste a mixture of mushroom and a little, well, beef, because it's a beef broth. But the broth is nice. Broth is nice. It's different from ramen, okay? It's way different from ramen. It's more hearty and more rich in vegetable, subtle, beefy taste. The most beefy taste is the meat. But the broth is good. It's very different from what I'm used to eating. All right, let's try this. Feels like mushroom. When I ate, feels like mushroom. I heard sea cucumber somewhere. Maybe this could be sea cucumber. I don't know. Everything tastes good. Sour. So I finished this quickly. It's pretty good. So, this is rice. This is dessert. I believe it's just peaches and gelato. And this is mushroom. Ooh, good smell. So it still feels like mushroom, miso. It smells like miso soup. It smells like miso. And tempura. And I just add the lemon and salt on top of it. So let's see. Let's do this first. So lemon. I didn't know you put lemon on tempura. Did not know that at all. A little salt. A little bit more salt, actually. Yeah, my hand's a bit salty. Okay, so we eat tempura. Fried food. It's just like tempura, crunchy, with a less oily taste, but more of a crunchy feeling. Pretty good. Especially with the salt, lemon, and salt. That's new. Pretty good. Japanese pickle. Kind of interesting. Gotta try that. A bit sour. I need rice to clean my palate. Pickly taste. But different type of pickle taste. It's not like vinegar pickle. It's has a sweetness to it. Pickle. Yeah, I know. Let's try the regular pickle. Cucumber, not pickle. Cucumber. Little vinegary, very little, but cucumber taste, a heightened cucumber taste. Interesting. Sorry, I gotta rush this. 7 minutes. What else? Let's try this. Let's try this. Oh, maybe good. All right. I don't know what this is. Tofu. But with miso flavor. Pretty good. Mushroom. Well, that has a sweetness to it. Very mild. Pretty good. And onion. I believe this is onion. I believe this is onion. Very soft. Very, very, very soft. I think this is edamame. Edamame as well. I don't think I'm supposed to eat this, but you know. Oh, this is edible. I didn't know edamame could be cooked like this. Crunchy. Vegetable taste, crunchy. Subtle and mild. Subtle bitterness and sweet together. Very interesting. That was good. All right, more tempura. Oh, this is surprising. This, this has salmon. My gosh, my allergies. This has salmon. Salmon and rice tempura. I didn't know you can do this. Very interesting. Pretty good. The taste is plain. So, oh my God. Taste is plain, but I think it's because when it's fried, the salmon's flavor could be gone. You know what? I think it just needs salt. Let's try a little bit with more salt. I needed salt. Now you could taste the flavor of the salmon. It needed salt. It's pretty much baked salmon, but not as rich, and just covered in tempura with rice in it. I think the kids would enjoy that. All right, wine plum. And dessert. Oh, that's nice. All right, it's peach. That's peach, that's just what I thought. Let's try the gelato. Very sweet. Is it chocolatey? I don't know. I'm gonna try another bite. It's not chocolatey. It's sweet gelato. It's not chocolatey at all. Even though the color looks like chocolate. Interesting. But that's good. This is better than this. But I like fruit. A lot healthier. Overall, good Japanese dinner. I feel like it's not chocolate. Good, 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 good dinner. Very, very good dinner. I'm gonna finish my wine. Probably finish my Coke. I ordered Coke just in case I didn't like the wine, but I did like the wine. Yeah, this is the Japanese dinner. I am fairly satisfied what I ate. To me, it looks like very traditional food, but you know, whoever's watching this, just point out the food I'm eating. Just timestamp. Oh, this is this. This is this. This is this, so that the viewers can know. So that I'll read the comments and be like, so this is that food. That's very nice. Finish the Coke. And then head to my bath, which technically starts now and I have 50 minutes, so. So far, I am satisfied with the dinner. Not full, which is very interesting. In Japan, you're not supposed to eat until you're full. In America, you do. So after all of this dinner, I would say I'm like 50 to 60% full, satisfied. I think I'm gonna leave it like that because this place was expensive. It killed my budget. But I did it for research. Okay, I'm gonna head off to the bath, so be back later.